This video consists of a market breakdown where I'm going to go over this one singular pair XAU US Big D. So I took a little slight different approach. Hold on. So right now, for this week, I'm going to commit to one pair, which is gold. I'm gonna try that out. I'm not opposed to trying something new, something different. To get myself to the next level within my trading. To just get to the next level. Really bang it out. Maximize profits and create cash flow. So that's where I'm at for this week. Just going to trade gold and really just see how my performance is with just trading one pair, not focusing on three pairs at the same time, and seeing if I can maximize that one pair. So I will really just be going over gold. I honestly won't even break down EJ and UJ, even though I have looked over it myself. I'm just gonna go over gold. So I might spend some more time with more extensive breakdowns and technical analysis revolving this one pair. So let's go to the weekly real quick, where we do see mass amount of these bearish candles, but we do have to be paying attention to everything. So we had this area of support right here that price is maintained over time, honestly, and you will be able to see it on the smaller time frames. And we see that the moving average is pointing to the upside, and long term gold has been a more so bullish pair. On the daily time frame, you can see that area of support a little bit more detailed, where we can see all of these rejections within here. And this was November, back in November. We go over towards the current price or the recent price, and we see that price had rejected that area again, and sort of is in this phase where it could transition to the upside. And I say could because it's still bearish. I mean, look at the trend line. Excuse me, I said trend line. Look at the moving average. Look at the flow of structure and everything. I mean, lower highs, lower lows, flowing down to this area that we are right now. So it could still potentially, just drop. It could come to back and retest this area of support. It could break below it. But like I said, we could possibly be in a transition phase. I say that because when we go down to the 4-hour time frame, going back to the flow of things, still bearish. We have, I wouldn't really consider this a lower high, honestly. It's just like a small, very small retest. And this was carried over into, as price rejected that area of support and came back up, made a huge reaction to that. It came back up to that area again and has maintained that. So maintaining those highs, meaning that we're consistently bearish and respecting that level of movement. Cool. But what we do see is that right here where price is, it's showing that it's not wanting to break below. Right, it's not even making equal lows or anything like that. It's making a potential higher low, meaning that we could potentially get a, what I say earlier. Whoa, my stuff got blurry. Hold on. The resolution got cooked for a second. I don't know what's going on. It's my stuff. Dang, my stuff got blocky. My stuff got 200 pin. Okay. I gotta get my stuff together, for real. Too many files on this computer. But like I said, we could potentially be creating a transition point to the upside if this ends up being maintained. What I do see is that we have this higher low within this area. We also have these minor areas of resistance, which price broke above, bullish engulfing, excuse me. So I mean, it looks cool. It looks nice for right now, but I want this to be maintained. I would like to see price come down into here, and we could potentially capitalize on something if it doesn't continue to break down here, or yeah. So if it comes down here, creates a little retest, maintains that area, doesn't break below here, I'll be open to taking some longs, probably within like this region here. I highlighted this area, this grayish box, as it aligned with this previous exhaustion point. This also correlates with that moving average on the hourly time frame. So that's something that I would typically aim, like something within those areas, and see if we can find a confluence point that let me just keep that there. That would take into account both of those metrics, I guess, or both of those considerations. So I really do like this. I like the look of this right now. Price wise, structure wise, I mean, it seems fluid. I do want to wait a little bit more for this current state to show me a little bit more confirmation that we could potentially be going to the upside, because all of this could just eventually be broken, which I would be fine with, which I wouldn't honestly be surprised with. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at as of now. We had a huge reaction last week from CPI, PPI, and yeah, price just trailed down here. But before that news, price was steadily heading to the upside. So we'll be paying attention to that. Not only paying attention, but trying to take advantage of that as well, as we're monitoring it over time. And yeah, all that good stuff. I'm cooked right now, so I'm gonna end the video right now. I have some other things I want to accomplish tonight. I do need to post something in the Discord. So, but I always have to get these videos pumped out. So appreciate you for watching, and let's have a great trading week. And just make sure to keep your cheeks intact.